Longer than I thought it would. Right at the last minute we got everything filled, and I wanted to try and go on at 7 so that we could accommodate our friends at Ripon Gypsy. I think they're going to be on at 9 tonight, and this way we'll have 2 hours to go through all this stuff. Hopefully it won't take that long, but there is a lot here. So some of the stuff you're seeing on the screen right now is not part of the break. It's just something I want to talk about. We'll go over that in a second. Just make sure I have everything ready here. I may seem a little unprepared because I am a little unprepared, but that's all right. Let me open up chat, see who's here. No one yet. We'll give people a second. So for anyone watching this video, you don't know what it is yet. I'll explain it while we're waiting for people to show up. Looks like people are starting to show up. I purchased a whole bunch of stuff that you see in the background minus these packs. And the idea is we'll do a big mixer draft, hit draft. And everyone walks away with something. Wasn't the cheapest one to get into, so it took a little effort to get it filled. I had to give some discounts in places and do 2-for-1s and stuff like that in some occasions, but we got it all full. Actually, it took only a couple days, and so we have a lot of stuff to rip here. We have jersey. Can't even see the jersey. It's buried under other stuff. It's back here underneath stuff. Anyway, so we have an autographed football jersey, autographed mini helmet. We have a New York Dynasty autographed baseball. We have another autographed baseball. We have a Clubhouse Collection game-worn gloves, which the other 2 boxes we opened for someone, both were autographed. I don't think I knew that they were autographed when I bought them, so that's even better. Bowman Sterling with 5 packs in it. Each pack has a hit, and each pack is for one of the spots. Spots will be randomed at the end of the break here. So looks like we have a couple people showing up. I'll go ahead and start the Twitter random. And unfortunately, I'm not going to have time to go over to Twitter and reach out to whoever wins that. So let's see if I can do this. Oh, there we go. Cool. So I've preloaded the names here. You won't be able to see chat for a second, but hopefully that's not too small. And I already rolled the dice, so I've got 7 rounds. So I'll go ahead and do this one. This is just to determine who from Twitter who retweeted gets a spot. And it looks like Dion Soskin gets that spot. So let me copy that over to my spots list real quick. Okay. Where are we at? That's not what I wanted. All right, 1 second. I hit the wrong thing and hit all my windows. Pull everything back up here. That's not what I wanted. Get chat back up. Hey, Mike, Chris, Nick. How you guys doing? Just need to add a name to a list here. And we're going to randomize, so we have all these spots. Let me actually copy them over. Actually, I just need to clean it up. So let's do this. Let's pull up the spots list and then see if I can clean it up real quick. Bear with me for a second. This is why I wanted the extra time, to make sure that I have plenty of time to take care of this stuff. So what you're looking at while I'm doing this is vintage packs. If you go to the website card-warehouse.com, there are vintage packs available. Not available, but vintage pack breaks spots available. So I think the cheapest is like $3 per card. Each card is a spot. Some of these have 39 cards, 36 or whatever. These 79 tops have, you can't see my mouse cursor. The yellow packs that are 79 tops have 12 cards a piece. So we'll get some of those full as well and do some vintage pack breaks. So let me get my spot list up. Let me do this first. Where's my spot list? There we go. I know I always feel like I'm in a hurry. I guess I don't want people to feel like they're wasting their time watching something boring, but hey, Matty Gates. All right, so that's the list of stuff. What I need to do is, here, we'll do this. Grab this list of people. Just create a new one and we'll put everything in here. Okay. All right, there's our list of people. That's pre-random, so that's not our draft order. We'll do that at the end. So I'll minimize that. All right, cool. Okay, so looks like we have a few people here. We'll go ahead and start. I know some people can't make it. Hey, Aaron. I know some people aren't going to be able to make it, and that's fine. Unfortunately, they'll just have to watch it later and catch up. But for now, we'll go through. I'll leave chat up. Let's see if I can move this guy over. That's fine. I'll leave that stuff up. When I open the bats, which I'll probably open them maybe first, we'll hide this list for a second. Especially since the list isn't randomized anyway, so let's just hide these for 1 second. We'll leave chat up. If it's in the way, I'll move it. So I already talked about these packs. These are all vintage packs that you can buy spots in. 1 spot equals 1 card, and it'll be randomized. These are all from BCE, so they're all legit. I didn't buy any of this stuff off eBay or some guy on Craigslist or out of the back of a van. Don't mind paying a couple extra dollars to be sure that I'm not going to rob someone of their money. They're going to be legit packs. So let me pull up chat so I can see what you guys are saying along the way. Okay. All right, I'm just going to move some stuff out of the way. I did post some pictures online that showed all these packs. This is what's actually in the break. That's a spot, and then the other 2 silver is a spot, and each gold is a spot each. These other packs I bought as kind of insurance. So if you get a couple of really shitty cards, excuse my language, in out of two silver packs, if you don't get anything decent, then maybe I'll pull another pack so you're taken care of. I don't want anyone to walk away feeling like they made a mistake. So we've got the mini helmet. We've got 2 boxes of Goodwin Champions. We're going to set all this aside for a minute, because we're not opening those first. The Goodwin Champions are going to be split up. I think we did 6 ways. And then we've got a gloves and a baseball. Is that the baseball? Or the puck? That's the baseball. Sterling has 5 packs being split up 5 for 5 spots. And then this Dynasty baseball, which is all Yankees. So that'll be really cool to open in a second too. But we'll start with the bats, mostly because they're huge and in the way. So I'm familiar with oh, remember I said there's stuff hiding back here. Let's get this stuff out of the way too. I forgot all about this. So there's a lot in this, guys. A lot of stuff, guys and girls. There's Leaf in the game used. So that has 5 hits per box. That's going for 5 of the spots. And hockey puck, autographed hockey puck. Series 12. I don't remember who all's in there. I don't know hockey very well. And then we've got this game used jersey. So we'll do the bats, and then we'll do the jersey next, I think. Let me get my notebook out of the way. It's probably the slowest start I've had to a break, but it's going to be worth it, guys. It's going to be really worth it. At least I hope so. We'll find out. All right, so this one, I haven't touched it since it came from UPS a couple days ago. I just kind of set all this stuff out of the way and hope that I didn't get the urge to open anything before we filled the break. Not that I would. I wouldn't do that. I'd never take people's money and then open anything that was earmarked for that. But I did get the sweats a little bit sitting here next to all this stuff, I gotta be honest. It's hard to sit here with everything and not at least want to open it. Well, as you can see, it's definitely sealed. There we go. Okay. I don't know what else is in here. Oh. Junk. Okay, so this is a Hit Parade 2019 full-size autographed bat, Series 13. And once again, for anyone just joining, this is the draft pick is going to be completely randomized at the end. I've just hidden the list of names for now. So that's completely sealed on that end. And then here's the other end. Someone drew an X on it. I don't know what that's about. But I could try and open it, but it's sealed with the tape. So we'll go ahead and open this side. This feels like the handle side of the bat. So we can keep the suspense going until it's all the way out. We did do the one in the background here, 2019 Leaf autograph edition bats. Did 3 cases of those a couple months ago. Well, I don't know if you could see who's on this, but I already know someone who's going to want this one. It's a good one, but I will let you I'll let you guys take a guess once you see the signature. I'm trying to pull it out without rubbing it against the sides too much. We're taking it off camera. Okay, let me set that over here. Oh, it actually has his name on it, so I guess the secret's out. You know who it is. Donnie New York. I know Ben probably wants that one. Ben from Midwest Box Breaks has been super supportive of Card Warehouse. And I'm pretty sure this would be something on his wish list. Let's back it up a little so you can see the whole thing. Well, you can see a bunch of it. Donnie New York. Don Mattingly. Says genuine burned in. Genuine Louisville Slugger with his name burned in there. 180. I don't know the significance of the 180. So if someone else does, feel free to chime in. Since I powerized with a little lightning bolt. It's a beautiful bat. There is on the end here. It's kind of hard to get the bat positioned where you would be able to see it. The authentication. And then of course there's a JSA authentication that comes with it. All right, so I can't drool over one item for an hour. That's a good start, though. We're going to put that away very carefully. These are just right in the tube. They don't come in a plastic bag like the Leaf ones do. But I'm going to save the UPS box. It does have this packing paper for the other end. I'm going to save the UPS box for shipping it back out to whoever wins this. That bat is sick. Don Mattingly. So that's a really good start. And we're already starting out with New York. So we've got New York baseball as well. Let me just put this away. I don't want to throw things to the side. All right. Mattingly. Very nice start. It's going to be hard to do a recap because of the format of this stuff. So what I'll do is at the end, I'll try and remember everything and rattle it off, and then I'll take a picture as well. A whole bunch of pictures, and I'll put them on Twitter. A lot of you are in the Discord group. Oh, this is sealed. Okay. So I forgot. These are sealed with the leaf tape, which is a nice touch. You know I didn't retape it. A lot of you guys in the breaker in Discord in our break club, which includes the founding father, Midwest Box Breaks, and then charter members, Card Warehouse, which is myself, and Rippin' Gypsy at rippingypsy.com. Another great bat. Trying to cover up the sticker. Kind of obvious though. I'm going to pull the chat up. Well, I'll wait a second. Since you're all on YouTube anyway. You guys can see who the second bat is, right? Brian, that was the first pull. The Mattingly bat was the first pull. Hey, Justin. Good to see you guys here. Is Ben in here? I feel like Ben's not in here. He would have commented on that Mattingly. Anyway, in case you guys haven't guessed, it's good old Robin. Another decent bat to hit. So luckily I don't have to pretend I know a whole lot about baseball history and figure out, did he play for like the Brewers forever or whatever, you know. I'm not going to take that out of the plastic. I will show it has a Beckett certificate. I am going to look up the certificate, though, before I ship this out. The trout bat that I got had a similar certificate. They pulled up nothing on Beckett. But thankfully, they were really good about working with me to clear that up before I got that in someone else's hands. We'll do the same with this. I'm sure that was a one-time occurrence. So, all right, we have a Mattingly and a trout. Not a trout, sorry. Mattingly and a Robin Yount for the baseball bats. And I promised some football next. Let's do this football jersey. And I'm going to have to actually... I'm going to need to take 1 second. I'm sorry, this is going to slow us down for just a little bit. I'm going to start making a list of all the hits so that we have it when we randomize. And in the meantime, I'll pull chat back up so you guys can chat amongst yourselves. Let's do this. I'll do it this way so I can see it. Okay, let's see. It's going to get sloppy with my... Now I've moved everything from the breaking table over to my my desk, and I have no room for my keyboard. Mattingly bat. We got a Yount bat. Okay. We'll just keep that list going. And I'll pull the list up too. Well, we'll do the jersey first because that's the last real kind of larger item. Anyway, everything in here is sealed, obviously. Catching up with chat while I'm trying to open stuff at the same time. John, I end up doing the same thing. Sometimes I'll be watching TV with my wife, and I'll have Ben or Rippin' Gypsy on my phone, but just muted so that I can see what's going on. Yeah, there's no the draft order is going to be done at the end, so that we can all appreciate all of the hits, and then you'll find out at the very end what you're getting. So these are full-size autographed jerseys. There's one in a box, and we only have the one box. I tried to spread it out and do a whole lot of different stuff. And I do not know football very well, so let's not show you that. Well, it's kind of a little obvious who it is, I guess. To me, I may not get excited about something, and you guys may, so tell me if it's a really good hitter or not with football or hockey. I don't know, should I take it out of the bag? I think I'm going to leave it in the bag and just show you. And whoever the winner ends up being, I'll ask him if I can take it out to take a photo. 1998 Heisman Trophy winner for U of T, Ricky Williams, who's with the Miami Dolphins. I'm going to take this piece of paper's word for it. Aaron, you're right. It's Ricky Williams. And of course, it's autographed. Whoops. And authenticated by TriStar. That is a really good hit. Good. We're on a roll. I have no idea what any of this stuff might be worth. Other than, you know, I hope whoever gets it, it's something that they would keep for their PC and find a lot of joy in it. But a lot of people like, and I'll do this a lot too, some people sell their hits and put the money back into new breaks and just have fun doing that. So that's cool too. Heisman Trophy inscription, that's what that is, the 98. Yeah, thank you, Aaron. I told you I have no clue when it comes to football at all, even though I've been in a few football breaks this week. I have I'm in one later tonight with Gypsy, actually. So let's see, Ricky Williams. I'm just gonna put Williams jersey. No, I'll put Ricky because I'm not gonna remember. Okay, cool. And I'll put the list up so that we can see what we're doing. Still need a random. And where's the spot list? Cool. Okay. We'll keep moving. That is a cool jersey then. I'm glad. All right. Keep it rolling with, I think we have a lot of baseball. So I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to do a little bit more baseball. Since we're already on, started off with the New York theme, we're going to go right into Dynasty. And they actually have other stuff in here. So I don't remember. I think it's like 1 per case. They have these gold balls too. So I think there's like 12 in a case or something like that. So we might have 1 in a dozen odds of getting a gold ball out of this. Hockey's not done yet. So what we have for hockey is we have an autographed puck. And then hockey is also represented in the SP Game Used. And it's also represented in the Goodwin Champions. And those 2 products also have basketball and some other stuff. But right now we're doing, actually, you can kind of see on the top right. Oh, there's a seal here. Can't fool me for more than 12 seconds. At the top right of the screen, you can see I'm keeping a list of what we've hit so far. So we start out with a Mattingly bat. For those just showing up, we start out with a Don Mattingly bat. And then we hit a Robin Yount bat. And then we kept it going with a Ricky Williams Heisman winner autographed and inscribed football jersey. And now we're going to do a New York Dynasty autographed baseball. Guys, even though I have to mail this stuff to people and I can't keep any of it, I can't tell you how excited I am to open all this stuff up. I've wanted to do this for a long time. So I'm really glad we got to do this break together. So this is the TriStar Hidden Treasures New York Dynasty autographed baseball. I'll let you see the autograph. It actually has his nickname on there too. I would not recognize that. Maybe one of you will recognize the signature. The last name is a little easier. Then below it there is the 229 wins. But he also put his losses on there, 172 losses. Well, he sounds down to earth. And his nickname's Senior Smoke. So that is Louis Taint. Oh, you can't see that. Three-time All-Star 1975 American League Babe Ruth Award. 2-time top 10 American League MVP voting. 3-time top 10 Cy Young voting. 2-time league ERA leader. Over 2,000 career strikeouts. And 4 20-game winners. So that's Louis Taint. Looks like a game-used ball. Or it's just maybe old. I don't know. It's got a bit of a tint to it. We'll put that back away and move on. I don't know if chat is really delayed, Maddie, or if you're just guessing after I say who it is. I'm guessing it's just a chat delay because it's usually delayed. All right, there's the New York baseball. Let me put that on the list real fast. just looks wrong. Taint ball. Okay. What's next? What do we have next? Should we get to hockey? Let's do hockey. Let's do the puck anyway. That's the only exclusively hockey thing we have. So we have, this has a little bit of weight to it. Autograph Hockey Puck, Series 12 from Hit Parade. I forget the names. These are apparently 200 of them made. And this is box 3 out of 200. Hopefully they figured the early boxes will get people to buy the later boxes if they put something really cool in it. And put something really cool in box 3. We'll see. You guys are kind of quiet. Well, a little quiet. But I do totally appreciate everyone showing up. I got 2 more seals. Supposed to cut away from myself. But that's all right. All right. I don't know the first thing about hockey, so I would never even try and guess the autograph. It does say the name at the top. I'll give you guys a few seconds. Safety first, that's right. Well, also, Justin, I don't want to bleed all over anyone's stuff. Nobody wants their hit to be bloody. That's an assumption. Nobody's actually told me that, but I'm going to make a safe assumption on that. All right, so you've had a second. There's the name. It's got a certificate on the back. It's Josh Gorges. Gorges. Probably Gorges. Sounds more right. Not Bork. It's kind of hard to see that. Gorges. Anyway, there's a certificate on the back. I'm going to type it up real fast. Here I go, typing it right in a chat. Let me type it on the list instead. I think if that's my name, I'm just telling people my name is pronounced Gorgeous. Right? Oh, it is pronounced Georges? Well, it feels like he missed an opportunity. Defenseman. So, what is that, a mediocre hit or what? I haven't the slightest idea. I rely on my hockey guys to tell me. We're going to save the boxes for last, I think. I mean, the cards. Just because they're going to be... Well, no, we'll mix it up. We'll do a couple of the better items at the end. I'm not going to take a long time with the Goodman Champions, though. Let's do Leaf Game Used. Mediocre hit? All right, well, I mean, out of 5 hits so far, that wasn't too bad, right? The Taint Ball, Ricky Williams jersey, Don Mattingly bat, yeah, bat. Hopefully we'll get some fire out of Game Used. So this is Leaf in the Game Used Sports, for those who don't know what it is. Essentially, it covers all the sports as usual. They don't have any of the logos, I don't think, but there's some decent hits out of here. Like you can get a card with 8 baseball jerseys, and I picked up a box of this for myself. And if I'm not mistaken, Rip'n Gypsy has these for sale on their site right now, ripngypsy.com. I don't think Ben does on Midwest Box Breaks. I don't think he has these, but I know Rip'n Gypsy did. I don't know if they have any left. But if you're looking for some, go check them out first. They're part of the Break Club, and they're definitely worth supporting. So, okay, not bad. Sorry, guys, I get a little peek before you. Tiaint. Did I pronounce that wrong? Anyway. I don't know if that's too hard to see. Well, I'll pull it out. I'll pull each hit out. Let me actually take their little styrofoam. All right, we'll actually just go from the back. All right, first we have MVP 8s. And all of these are going to be game used. So let's see if I can... I'll have to read it to you because it's not going to focus very well. So we have Pete Rose, Earl Campbell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bobby Orr, Bobby Clark, Bill Walton, Walter Payton, and Thurman Munson. Really, really, really good selection of names. Hey, Mike, what's going on? So that's nice. And you know what? I missed putting the puck in. Or no, I did. I got the puck. Did I get everything? Okay, I did. So that's a good selection of names for the first card. That first card is numbered 30 out of 30. It's a bookend number. And again, I'll try and take pictures of all the hits. So this will be one hit in the draft, okay? So I'm actually going to make a note of that real quick. Bump the camera a little. That's very nice. Look at the sick patches on that. It's Ricky Henderson, numbered 11 of 12. For the baseball people in the room. I tried to get this focus fixed before the break, but it only got worse last time, so I will take really clear pictures of those before I expect anyone to draft. Let me put this one in. Sorry, this is a little slow, guys. Okay. It'll go in and out of focus. Next is the greatest of all time. There's some really, this is a really good box. We have Pele, Bobby Hull, Nolan Ryan. There's my PC, Nolan Ryan. Arthur Ashe, Arnold Palmer, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar again, Reggie Jackson, and Walter Payton. This one is numbered 6 out of 9. It's a really nice card. That is the GOAT 6 of 9 card. And some of these that are a little vague on the list, we'll go over them with a little more clarity. This is a nickname Hall of Fame. The Bullet, Bob Hayes, number 3 out of 30. And I don't know a lot about Bob Hayes. I don't know exactly who he played for or whatever, but it's a pretty cool hit. Bob Hayes, number 3 out of 30. And we have one more. Last of the 5 hits. This is going to be Draft History 1984. We'll start out with Michael Jordan, John Stockton, Boomer Esiason, Mark McGwire, Brett Hull, and Irving Fryar. And this one's also numbered 6 out of 9. Really nice card. All right, we'll move on. Let me put these away, put them back in their case, and I'll sleeve them up when we're done here. Guys, we are a third of the way through the hits. We still have 20 hits left. Okay, let's see what we want to do next. Hayes was also an Olympian sprinter. I didn't know that. I'm glad I have you guys here for the extra information. That helps out a lot. I'm going to put this in the background so I save some room. Let's do a mini helmet, since we're talking football. So these are the TriStar autograph mini. They're TriStar Hidden Treasures autograph mini helmets. This was one of the first things that someone had suggested if we did a memorabilia break, and I like the idea of a mini helmet. I know a lot of people collect them, so figure we get in on one of these. None of these things were super expensive. Well, some of the things were a couple $100 a piece, but some of them like this were. This was, I think, under $100, right around there. So it seemed like a good fit. There's only one helmet in it, but there's plenty of spots here to choose stuff. So, and already we have, the very least, 3 really good picks. We're not that far in. All right. I have a name. We'll show it to you and see if you can guess it. Any of you football guys recognize the autograph? It's not Andre Reed. There's a sticker on the other side that says throwback. I haven't actually opened these before ever, so just want to show it. Official helmet of the NFL. And then it comes with this. This is the COA, I believe, or well, I guess the COA is on it. But it has this card that tells a little bit about it and about who it is. Jack Youngblood, 7-time Pro Bowl selection, 5-time first team All-Pro, NFL 1970s All-Decade Team, St. Louis Rams Ring of Fame, St. Louis Rams 85 retired, 85 number, Gator Football Ring of Honor, College Football Hall of Fame 92, and Pro Football Hall of Fame 2001, which is actually inscribed on it. It says HF01. Jack Youngblood, you got it, Justin. Mattingly ball. We don't have a Mattingly ball. We have a Mattingly bat. All right, let's put that away and keep moving. No, I did that wrong. That's fine. Figure it out later. Okay, so next, I think we should... Let's open up a couple of silver packs and see how we're doing with those. Hey, Kristen. So, On the screen on the right, we have a running list of everything we pulled so far. Might have to ask in chat what some of these abbreviations might mean. ITGU means in the game used. And the names have nothing, that's why it still says still need to be random. The name next to the stuff does not mean you get that stuff. The draft order hasn't been chosen yet. What did we just pull? What's his name? Jack Youngblood? What I'm going to do, since the names are kind of irrelevant right at the moment, let's do that. Actually, hold on. Let's do this instead. Sorry guys, just want to make this a little easier and not have any confusion. So those are our hits so far. All right, next. The end list. I missed something, that's all right. Okay. We're going to open some silver packs. So what we'll do, I'm going to set these aside. I mean, they all feel the same. There's no difference. I'm just going to open 2 of these silver packs. We'll set the rest right there for now. So I'll pick these 2 off the bottom. Now, the way this is going to work is each pack has 2 cards. And the 4 cards out of these 2 packs will count as 1 spot. So I'm going to mark these packs as like, I'll put an A on both of them and keep the cards in them. And that way there's no confusion when we do the draft. I will not mess that up. I'll know which cards go together. That's what I'm saying. So. I would love to pull a Vlad 1 of 1 like Ben did on Midwest Box Breaks. This pack has Julio Jones and a Joey Bart. Joey Bart's not bad. Neither of these are numbered. So that's an okay pack. Keep those together. And then the second part of this silver pack A spot. James Harden. There's some number. 253 out of 299. Steve Young Legends. Shiny. Okay, so that's not fantastic. We'll see how the rest of the hits turn out, and we may have to add a pack to that later. Let's do, how about a baseball? This is Onyx 2019 Preferred Players collection. Really good names in there. I don't have them off the top of my head. I know on the site and other places where I listed spots for this, I listed some of the better names that I saw. But I would love to see something crazy out of here. Someone said Mattingly ball. Is that a guess that we're going to pull a Mattingly ball out of this? I always feel like I'm going to reach my hand in and pull some diamonds out of these bags. This bag's trying to go inside out on me. Let's try that again. There we go. I don't know if you guys want to play Guess the Signature. Thank you. Who did I miss on the hit list? Just the, we did the helmet and then the pack. I'm just going to put the silver pack as silver pack A because there wasn't anything super exciting in there. But thank you, Brian, for reminding me. Appreciate that. It is not Aaron Judge. It is not Adam Jones. It's not Judge Jones or Judge Judy. It's Alford. Anthony Alford is the autograph on this one with a Onyx COA. You can kind of see it. So we'll get that put back away for now. Are any of you guys in the Rippin' Gypsy breaks tonight? I think I'm in a football break of all things. Okay. Let's move on to, let's do a gold pack and see if we do any better than the silver packs. The gold packs, I'll label those A and B as well. Might as well just do these now so that the marker can dry on them. Cool. So this is gold pack A. Hey Lando, welcome. I have at least one, maybe two Alford cards autographed. All right, so the first card is Manny Machado. This is the gold pack, so there's just the one pack for this spot. These are kind of some of the bottom spots, in my opinion. They could be top spots if we have a 1 of 1 or something. There's a really nice Yordan Alvarez. It's hard for me to see it, to check for numbering or anything without ruining your view of it. That's a really nice Yordan Alvarez. So that could be worse. I don't see any numbering on this. But it's still a decent hit. All right, we'll set that aside. And we have a lot of cards to get through, so I'm going to open this up and we'll do a couple of these packs from the Sterling, because Sterling can have some really incredible stuff too. I really love Sterling, and I actually sent, I think, 3 or 4 rookies from this out to PSA for grading just this morning. Must be good, I can't even get into the box. Oh, that reminds me, if you're in the break and I'm already going to be mailing you something, I have a box here of vintage cards in various but usually not great condition. baseball, but they're, you know, 50s, 60s, mostly 70s. And if you're interested in certain players or teams and you're already getting a mail day from me with this break, then please let me know and what you're interested in on Discord or Twitter or whatever, and I will make sure and send you out some stuff if whatever I have. So that was Gold Pack. Almost forgot that one. All right, cool. You're in the Black BOGO? So am I, Justin. I closed that one out the other night. I think I was the closer. You know what? I'm going to pull the plastic off these and then I'll number them. Since numbering them won't matter with the plastic on them. So we'll do it in this order. That's one, just in the order that they're sitting here. Should make it a little easier. The box in the front will be box 1. Not that it matters, it's a draft hit. It'll just be easier for, I guess it doesn't really matter at all. Just pick the one you want. Am I the only one who tries to read the NPN info off the back of the box while someone's turning it in a video? I'm the only one who does that, like stops it and screen caps it. I will number these just so I can refer to them. Okay. And the deal is with these, there's one hit in each, but there's also loose cards, so basically we'll put all the cards back in the box, and you get the cards that came in it. So start with the first one. Grayson is actually easier for me because now I don't have to pay any extra shipping to ship those cards to people. They're not super valuable or anything. Smash, welcome. Been talking about you guys tonight. Only good things, I promise. And do remind me again if I forget to update the list. So we got Tellez, Bryce Wilson. That's not bad. You guys know who that is, right? Ronnie Mauricio to 99. Very nice. I'm actually going to sleeve that for a sec. I think that's worth taking a second to sleeve up. One thing I was thinking about when I sent stuff to PSA is I was checking all my cards for fingerprints, and I realized I try really hard to not, if I get a good hit, to not touch the surface of it and put fingerprints on it. For that reason, if I ever send it to get graded, then I don't have to worry about cleaning it. Well, these die cuts are a little harder to get in the... Here, I'll let you struggle with me. Oh, it was going in. Did I grab I grabbed a thick sleeve, that's why it's... Let's try that again. Smash, you got a nap today? Man, I'm jealous. Were you on a plane earlier? Was that where you were napping? There we go. That is a nice hit. That'll be a nice choice for somebody. It's a nice Mauricio to 99. It's 89 out of 99, it looks like. Yeah, 89 out of 99. Ronnie Mauricio die cut. Sterling die cut auto of Ronnie Mauricio. Beautiful. And they also put other cards in here. There's a Yordan Alvarez base, Jesus Lizard base, and Casey Mize base. I'll sleeve all these up before they go. Just not right this second. I'll just put them back in here. There we go. That's a good first box. Should we do another Bowman Sterling or something else? Four flights? Smash, why do you do that to yourself? That's horrible. If I can make it happen, if I'm ever flying in the US, I only go on one plane if I can help it. And ideally with no stops. Let's do some more Sterling while we're here. We'll do that real quick. Let's rip in a box too. Oh, I'm forgetting. Let me update my list real fast. So that's Sterling 1 with Mauricio. 299 auto. Cool. Never fear smashes here. That's awesome. I would say that it has a ring to it. I would just say that everywhere you go. I see some color, guys. Austin Riley, Steven Duggar, Nolan Jones, and the orange is Rylan Bannon to 75. And then we have Luis Urias and Cedric Mullins base. We'll sleeve this guy up real quick. One thing I didn't anticipate him getting up so much, I'm not even sitting down, I'm just standing the whole break. And it's killing my back already. So I have incentive to finish this quickly. Smash is Gypsy on it, 9. Did I get that right? Blocking all the light. Anyway, there's a Rylan Bannon to 75. There it goes. 16 out of 75. So that is Sterling box 2. We'll just go through all the Sterling real quick while we're here, since we kicked that off to a really good start. Let me update the list. Man, that sounds like you had a horrible flight day. I would just take another nap. Gotta be exhausted. Okay, Sterling box 3. We have Liberatore, McKenzie, Swaggerty, and then our autograph is Brandon Marsh. Super exciting. And that Swaggerty is a refractor to 199. The Brandon Marsh auto, Dwell Lugo, Carter Kaboom. I don't know why I don't have the sleeves out here. Let's fix that. guys got real quiet again. Not a whole lot of love for the Sterling, unless there's a Mauricio. Brandon Marsh. All right, let me make a note of that one. You're on at 9. Sweet. Yeah, we've got an hour left, and we have some slow stuff like Goodwin Champions, which I'll try and rip through because that might be a little boring. We've got a baseball. No, we don't have a baseball. We did both of those. We have baseball gloves, another gold pack, silver packs, and then depending on how I feel about the hits, maybe some more packs. Let's do Sterling. I'll just rip through all the Sterling. That Mauricio is nice, isn't it? I want that. Unfortunately, my name's not on that list. I probably should have paid my $60 and gotten my name on the list. Oh, I see some shimmer in this one. Let's do the, let's get all our base out of the way first. Drew Waters, or Waters. Garrett Hampson. Angel de los Santos. Fernando Tatis Jr. Man, his cards are picking up right now. Chad Spangberger. I thought that shimmer was going to be the autograph, but it's not. But the shimmer is Fernando Tatis Jr. to 99. That's really nice. So box 4 is Spankberger and Tatis. We have one more box of Sterling, and then let's open another gold pack and then a baseball, I think, after that. Or baseball gloves. So that's the kind of dual hits from that pack. But again, all these stay together with this box. Here's 5. Yeah, Ricky, huh? So, sorry, I should read them out loud, and then I'll update the list after. Mackenzie Gore, Royce Lewis, Julio Rodriguez, and it's to 125. Julio Rodriguez. Very nice. Let me sleeve that, and then we'll look at the last couple of base cards. Julio Rodriguez for the Mariners. So shiny. Much shiny, many pretty. Love that. That's a beautiful card. And then we have a Vladdy rookie. Sterling Vladdy rookie. Not too bad. And then a Dustin May. And again, I'll sleeve those cards up. Okay, not bad. So, who do we have? Marsh, Spangberger. Spankberger? So who called it Spankberger at one point? So Sterling 4 is a Spanberger. And Tatis hits. And then Sterling 5 is that Julio Rodriguez. That's awesome. Okay, so we are almost 2/3 of the way done. Let's open these silver packs, and with the silver packs we'll be 2/3 of the way done with the break. Thanks, Aaron. It should be all up to date now. I think I got everything. All right, so these are silver packs B. Just for reference when we're picking things later. Although when we draft, I will list the hits that came out of each pack and all that. I see a name on here I recognize. We'll get to it in a second, though. DeAndre Hopkins. This is going to be a football pack. I appreciate the reminder, Aaron. Helps me out. Sometimes I just get focused on opening stuff up. I've been thinking about this all week. Patrick Mahomes, it's not numbered or anything, but still not bad. They're still limited in the sense that, well, I guess any product they've only made so many packs of, so you could say that about anything. Anyway, so we got a Mahomes base. Greek Freak. And Kikuchi. There's Ben says Kikuchu. To $2.99. Shimmering rookie card. To $2.99. It is easy to get caught up in it. Alright, so that was Silver Packs B. And let's do a baseball. Sorry, I keep saying that. Let's do baseball gloves. For anyone joining from Twitter or watching on Twitter, I don't have a card for Ben, but Card Warehouse is part of a break club, which includes Midwest Box Breaks. On Twitter, it's at Midwest Box Break. You can see me retweeting stuff. And then Rippin' Gypsy. I just got my first break delivery, mail day, from Rippin' Gypsy. Yesterday? I think it was yesterday. They're at rippingypsy.com. The Leaf in the Game Use, like I said earlier, they have those. Smash, what else do you have for sale on the site? I'm going to rip this box in half. I don't know if Smash fell asleep. If you're awake, Smash, let people know what you have available on the website. Alright, so apparently there's going to be some duplicates in these gloves because we pulled, man, this guy wore through them. We pulled this guy before. So you have Leaf in the Game Used boxes for sale, right? You have some other breaks. I don't know if you wanted to throw that in chat, let people know what's out there. I don't have any other breaks set up yet, so in case people want to get in some breaks, what are you trying to fill? So I don't know if you guys will recognize the autograph. I think people thought this was Mike Trout the other day, but it's not. And they'll autograph both gloves. So there's the other one autographed. These are dirty. Should open these last. Nothing super exciting. Mason Martin, 2018. So I don't remember who it was that we looked it up the other night. Or someone in chat did. Manny Margot. Nope. It's Mason Martin. Almost the same, almost exact, actually the same amount of letters, Kristen. So you were half right. 2018 Game Used. There's a COA for it. and they are dirty. Not dirty like that's a filthy, sick, beautiful patch game used card, but dirty like why clean the sweat out of them? That's part of the appeal, right? The sweat marks. Anyway, there's a little dirt in the box. I'm leaving the dirt in the box. Whoever gets these gets the dirt and the sweat and everything with it. So you're welcome. So anyway, I don't know if it was Mason Martin or one of the other guys that we pulled out of the I got a case with 3 of these, anticipating I might do another mixer break and put them in there. And then I think it was Vandy picked up 2 of the boxes, the other 2 boxes out of the case that I had available. And I think someone was saying one or both those guys were prospects and maybe they'll do well. I don't remember. So Smash says currently filling right now is DC Epic Battle Dual Box, Marvel Flair Dual Box, which looks really cool, Certified Football Triple Box, Star Wars Last Jedi Dual Box. All right, so there's a lot of breaks filling. Do you have, Smash, do you have any of the Leaf in the game used? We pulled, you can't see it on the list, we pulled some really amazing cards out of that. All right, here's what we have left. We have the Goodwin boxes. Let me record what that hit was. Mason Martin gloves. 1 second. Mason Martin batting gloves. So we have 10. What am I missing? I think I miscounted or I forgot to add something here. So we have 10 hits left, which is the Goodwin and this, and then we're missing a couple? That can't be right. I got both bats, the jersey, the ball, where's the other ball? Oh, there's the other ball. Got the silver. Oh, I got silver pack A. I didn't do silver packs B. I didn't write down these for starters, so let's do that. Doesn't really matter what order they're in, because we're gonna random the names and then you'll just pick whatever you want. So I think we might still be missing one. Let me think. Two bats, 2 balls, jersey, a puck. We got in the game used ×5, the mini helmet, 2 silver packs, 2 more silver packs, 2 gold pack, the 5 sterlings, and the gloves. And we have 9 spots left. So Yakuchi. Yes, Yakuchi to $2.99. Wouldn't it be Makuchi? Because it's Mahomes and Kikuchi. I might just be misremembering how we're splitting up the Goodwin champions. So let me take a quick peek over at that really fast. 1 second. 1 second. Bear with me while we look things up. I need to pull something else up real quick to see it. Where is it? That's the wrong file. That's the right file. Oh, I don't want full screen. Because like hearing me struggle over here. Do. All right. Okay, so I'm going over my list of what I earmarked. Oh, that's what I'm forgetting. So the last two spots to choose from, well, they may not be the last two, but the two that are not represented in physical form here are $25 coupons to Card Warehouse. Okay. Just, space to that for a second. So let's go back over here. Oh no, where did I put that? Okay, I gotta find my list of hits real quick. Where'd you go? Is it at the end? There it is. Okay, cool. Alright, just about back on track. Let me show you the list. Pull chat back up. Hope you guys didn't say anything too bad about me. Okay, cool. So, you guys didn't chat at all? You guys aren't very social with each other. That's all right. So, Goodwin represents 3 spots per box, I think is how we're doing this. So, 3 hits per box. And a hit, before we open these, is counted as a autograph, a relic, manufactured patch, or 3D lenticular. So any of those count as a hit, and then all the other cards, everything else will be divided up between the 6 total spots. We'll just divide everything up evenly. Yankees up 3-2. All right. So no one can talk trash about the Yankees tomorrow then? Well, if they win. Smash, I am originally from Phoenix, but I'm in Detroit. I met my wife here, and I made her move to Phoenix in July, and then convinced her to marry me, and then she convinced me to move back here, where all her family is. And right about now is the time that I don't mind that, because the weather's perfect. It's almost chilly today. You're in Ohio, right, Smash? I mean, not right now, but normally. Okay, some of you are familiar with this already, I'm sure. I'll just be real brief. 3D lenticulars are really cool. They're robot themed. Some of them are super rare and worth a lot of money. Some are not and just worth being really cool. There are these presidential artifacts. They have not been seen in any of the 2 cases. Well, case plus that I've opened. There are these aviation artifacts, which I've seen 2. One is a redemption, and it doesn't say which one it is, so it could be 1 in 100,000 packs or something. So, and then the splash of color cards aren't hits, but they're super cool. And then they also have these Jungle Book. And then, of course, there's material and autographs from all the sports, except I don't think they cover football at all, now that I think about it. So we'll try and do these fairly quickly. We'll do this box. We'll do a gold pack, and then we'll do the second box. Playoff baseball weather. That's always nice. Oh, you're back home now. So at least at the end of all that flying, you got to get back home. That's good. Oh my God, guys. Guess what? I am not going to stand up for this. I'm going to sit down. I will not stand for it. I've got to sit down to break these boxes. This one's going to take a couple minutes. But yeah, I love this product. By the way, Kristen, I'm going to have, and anyone else who's interested, I do have 4 more boxes of Goodwin Champions. If you do the math, I have to admit that I opened one for myself. But the rest of them I have not touched. Have been good. And I'll be setting up a break or 2 with them. So the base cards look like this. I'm not going to spend a lot of time, but there's things like what is speed skating. You got basketball covered with LeBron and Ben Simmons and Musa. And then these splash of color cards. This is figure skating. Really good looking cards. Did I put this? the list back up? I did. I have to update it. What did I do after the silver packs? Oh, I just got confused after the silver packs. I didn't open anything else. Okay. Anyway, so that's what these all look like. I'm just going to set all these cards aside. I'm going to rip through these fairly quickly. And all the base cards will be divided as evenly as I can divide them with my judgment. You're just going to have to rely on my judgment and trust me. There's Gretzky. Oh, I meant to point this out. I saw this when I was sorting from the last break. What happened when they did the post-editing on this photo? Like, it looks like his legs, like he hasn't walked in 20 years. I know that's rude, but that's horrible. Anyway, I will divide up all the base, all the splash of color, all the Gaudi, basically everything that's not considered a hit in terms of what the box says is a hit. We'll divide up, including, like, we'll divide up all these minis between all the 6 spots that the 2 boxes will cover. So I'm going to merge all the base and stuff from the 2 boxes all together, and then I'll just divide them up. And honestly, it could be as simple as me being lazy and just counting them out. I'm not going to lie. But I'll try and, if it's real heavy, like someone's got all the splash of color, I'll try and spread those around a little bit to make it kind of fair. No hits yet. Actually, I was saving those. Thanks, Kristen. I appreciate that. So, if anyone watching right now, if you haven't been in a box break and you're just kind of poking your head and looking around, it's really fun to be involved in. You can dip your toe in, you can go full force. You can dip your toe in and then find out you love it and then go full force like I did. But in our break club is me at card-warehouse.com, Rippin' Gypsy at rippingypsy.com. So only one G in the middle. Rippin' Gypsy. Also Rippin' Gypsy on Twitter. And I'm CW Breaks on Twitter. And then also the guy who founded the break club and started and got all these people together is Ben over at Midwest Box Box Break without the S on Twitter, or MidwestBoxBreaks.com. Ben is getting a long-deserved couple of days off, but otherwise, Rippin' Gypsy and I will be trying to pick up the slack and make sure we're filling some breaks and giving people stuff to get into. So check out all 3 sites and look at us on Twitter and make sure that you're not missing any breaks if you want to get into anything. And if you're new back to the hobby, ask me or Ben at Midwest Box Break about the Box Break Club. I like these. I kind of consider these as a hit. For this break, we won't, but I think they're like 1 or 2 a box. These are the Lumberjack cards. I don't know. I like them. I put them in. I kind of consider anything that I put in a top loader. I figure it as a hit personally, but I know a lot of people don't. If it doesn't have ink or fabric on it, it's not a hit to some people, but that's all right. I agree, Kristen. It is a awesome group of people. Everyone's looking out for each other. Ben sent out a really nice tweet about me today, unsolicited. It was unexpected, so that was really nice. Just everyone thinking about each other. It's really great. I've got Aaron in here reminding me to update the list, and people helping me out with looking up who a player played for, and I noticed that happens a lot during Ben's breaks too, and that's I think that's part because of the kind of thing Ben put together, making sure that he's got a lot of people that are like that interacting together, I guess is the way to say that. And part of it is just, the nature of everyone in here. So anyway, I'm going to stop mushing on everyone. We're looking for hits. Where are they? Lost a couple viewers. Surely because I haven't pulled a couple hits. I'm certain that's why. There are some decent base cards. Like this is a, well, kind of base mini Michael Jordan. I mean, that's not. It's probably worth a couple bucks. I don't know. I haven't looked them up. Normally when I do a break, I will try and do a guessing thing. Some of you are familiar. I'll say, who do you think the next player is going to be? This product's super hard to do that with. And this break in general, kind of hard to do that with. I keep feeling thick and it's just these spacers. So are the hits going to be in these top 2 packs? I do like that Jordan. There's 2 or 3 different Jordan card layouts in this. There's I can't think of words. It's the vertical and the horizontal one. I'm trying to think of the print terms for them. Portrait and landscape. All right, this one's got a material in it. That's not a bad hit. All right. I mean, for these boxes, this is a decent hit. Tiger Woods memorabilia. That's pretty cool. Event used golf memorabilia. It was used in an official golf event. It's a piece of golf history, this card. And this is a variation. So I think this is a little bit more rare than the regular jerseys. So they have I forget what the subset is called, just sport materials or something, sport memorabilia. And then they have these. Oh, and for those in the break club, I was talking about this early in the grading room. Whenever I have a card I want to protect the edges, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I take my knife and just put a little slit there. So what ends up happening is when I put this card in, it's not going to catch on that far corner because there's a slit there, so it's just loose. Anyway, this one is the Goudey or Goody, I forget how you pronounce it. Variation of that. 130s? Are you here? 130, 130? You're a 180. What are you? 130. I thought I bought another one. Yeah, that's a really good Tiger Woods hit. I like that. Cool. Well, that's at least something good for someone who wants a golf hit to have a choice on. And as soon as this box is done, I'll type up the 3 hits from this box. Kristen, I think everyone else left. I see a number that represents more than 1 people, but no one else chatting. So back to back, they did wait right till the very end. Emily Collins, another golf hit. So there is supposed to be a 3rd hit, and I don't think it's that Lumberjacks. Although, like I said, I kind of consider that a hit. I think it's box rare enough to be a hit, but I think there's supposed to be a 3rd hit in this last pack. So let's find out. So we got Tiger Woods, Emily Collins, another Goudey memorabilia used in an official golf match. Neither of those are numbered that I can see. And the last pack feels a little bit thick. So if it's a dog or a park map, well, it's not thick enough for those. It's probably a lenticular. It is a lenticular. So these have weird rarities. Like some of them are not very rare at all, and some are really rare and expensive, and you can tell by looking at the name on this one's called Lunch Break. They are much cooler in person. The video doesn't really do it a lot of justice, but anyway, that's what they look like. When you see them on eBay, they're advertised as not scratched. I guess that's a big problem with the front of these, which kind of makes sense, so we'll sleeve that, obviously. But you can tell the rarity a little bit by the numbering. Man, the corners are not great. This one's not going to PSA. This one's A2, which I think is in one of the not super rare groups, but that's all right. Justin B, what's up? So Justin, and for anyone else who is just joining, we have the list of hits so far, and it's fairly updated. I'm about to update it again. The list of hits so far is on the right, and I am trying to keep that updated as I go. So that's how far we are in the break. I'm going to actually type... Wow, I went to the wrong window. There we go. I'm going to actually put in the $25 gift cards at the end here, so I don't forget. Okay, and then we have Tiger Woods. And this is part of Goodwin Champions. And then we have Emily Collins. I guess we'll call it a relic. Part of Goodwin Champions. Oh, we'll call these both game used. Where's my mouse? There we go. I can hear Discord in the background. So if anyone who has the power to is on Discord right now, I'll want a room to list all these out, or I'll have to list them all in the regular room. And then the last one's a lenticular lunch break. From Goodwin Champions. I'm putting Goodwin Champions next to them to identify that those spots also include a third of a box of cards. Kind of randomized. Okay, we'll set those aside. Let's do this gold pack. This is gold pack B. We haven't hit any autos out of the gold pack. We've hit some out of gold or silver. We've hit some decent stuff. Justin is pretty good. We started off really hot with a Mattingly bat and a Robin Yount bat. All right, we have Cam Reddish. He doesn't look that red to me. And then we have Alex Bregman. I don't know what each card company calls each one different. This is like Laser 80s Excitement Prism. I don't know. I made that up. Alex Bregman. So that's that gold pack. We will call that the we'll call it just gold pack B. I'll be more descriptive when I list them out later. I keep going to type these in the list, and then I realize I'm typing it in chat. It is a very nice Bregman. Okay, so we have one box of Goodwin Champions left. The list doesn't do this justice either. If you missed this one. Ronnie Mauricio to 99 autograph. Very nice. Very nice card. All right, this is it. This is for the last 3 hits. It's not really it. I'll tell you right now. The silver packs are alright, but I'm going to open the rest of these too. And we'll split them up. What we'll do is, I think we'll take the 3 weakest packs, and each one I'll add one of these to. We'll do that in a minute. I think we could have done better on some of those. They're good. They're decent packs, but for the spot price, I want to make it a little better. Although some of you guys squeaked in with like an $11 mini entry, so congrats on that. It's already a win. Yeah, that Bregman, and we had, what else did we have? Fernando Tatis of the same variation. Really, really good looking cards. Okay, we're probably going to rip through these because all the 3 hits are going to be in the top of the box, which is now the bottom of the pile. So I'll just go through these fairly quickly. Nope, I lied. There's one right there. So these are also, like the lenticulars, these can be, and the dog ones, these can be really rare. I don't know what the rarity is just by looking at it. Some of them actually do have numbering on the bottom, on the back. We pulled one to 99 before. This one's Pebble Beach, number 118. I don't know what the scarcity is. There's a checklist on Beckett that actually tells they're like grouped A, B, and D, and C, and all that. So you can actually see what group the card is in and see that it's 1 in 50 packs or 1 in, I'm making the numbers up. It could be 1 in 50 packs or 1 in 27,000 packs. So as far as I'm concerned, this is 1 in 27,000 packs until I know differently. Just had those 180s. There they are. I don't know if you guys can hear the screaming in the background. My wife loves horror movies and watching them loudly. But if you hear the screaming, don't call 911. It's just a horror movie. Promise. All right, so we got, yeah, that one's Pebble Beach. And some of these are vintage maps, and some are not as vintage. So again, it's kind of, it depends on what group the map came out of. So they're cool looking. Some of them, again, you can get, I guess all the hits are right on top on this one. Some of them you can get some decent money on eBay if, you know, a map card isn't your thing. And some you can't. Some are just set fillers. This one is another lenticular called To the Skies. That one's real cool. I like that one. There's one called, I think it was Robot Love that we pulled. I wouldn't actually mind putting together a set of these too. This one's R26. I think it was called Robot Love, and it was really cool looking card. Yeah, these go in the smaller sleeves. That's why it didn't fit in that 75 very well. That's all right. I'll put in a better sleeve later. Oh yeah, it's a map. Did I not give you a good view of it? So the way these cards work is it's a picture of the place, and then you've got a piece of the actual map. It's kind of hard to tell because it's just a big green part of the map. But there's a piece of the actual map embedded in the card. And some of them are vintage. And then on the back it tells some information. It says, congratulations, you have received a trading card with a map relic. Enjoy your relic card. And then some of them say vintage. That one doesn't, so I don't think it is vintage. Alright, so there's 2 of the 3 hits. If I hit a thick pack, I'm going to save it to last. I'm hoping for a political, because there's some really cool stuff in there. Or super rare are the Shohei Ohtani. Like, you can buy baseball in this and not, like, I was selling baseball as a group and not hit anything. The next break set, baseball won't be its own group. Because if you don't hit an Ohtani autograph, you're not hitting anything at all. You don't get any cards. So that was kind of bad planning on my part, but we'll fix it on the next breaks. I'll have those listed maybe tomorrow. I'm not going to be doing that tonight, I don't think. So look through this list, figure out what, if you're in this break. I know Mark just picked up 2 spots. With a mini, he picked up 2 spots right at the tail end tonight. So if you have a spot or multiple like Mark, look through this list. I will be posting on Discord, and I will try to figure out an efficient way to post it on Twitter as well for those who purchased outside of the break club or on the website. I'll have to figure that out. I'm going to try and make sure I have a good accounting for who on the list is in the break club, and more importantly, who is not, so that I can make sure and reach out to those people and figure out what their picks are. Because we will be waiting. You know, if the very first pick is someone who just randomly stopped by the site and bought, then I'm going to have to email or call and ask that person what they want before anyone else can really choose. So it'll be okay, though. I don't think it'll take too long. Just make sure everyone gets their appropriate pick. There's a mini LeBron, mini Jordan, and a mini LeBron. So I set these 2 packs over here on the side because I think one of those is going to be our last hit. And considering our first 2 hits were a park map and I feel like our third hit might be an autograph. Although I would prefer it to be a political, because that would be a big hit. J spots being low on the list, and 1 being saving you and being higher up on the list. Although everybody gets something, and I'm going to try and make it so that everyone gets something at least decent. So far, I don't think we've had any really horrible spots. You get a $25 gift card. The gold and silver packs might contend with the gift cards for lowest place. There's another golf hit. So here's our last hit. In theory, our last hit. I think we've gotten more than 3 before, but this is Shen Shen Fang, who is, and I'm taking what may be a lucky guess here, a golfer. Kristen, you have 2 spots. That's right. Yeah, I know several people do. I think, well, at least 3 or 4 people have 2 spots. At least 5 or 6, I think, actually. So there's a Shen Shen Fang. Don't know if I pronounced that right, but it's my first time, so I'm okay with it. And then we'll just open the last 3 as a matter of course to make sure there's nothing amazing in here. For all I know, they put the presidential pieces in as a 4th hit or something. I haven't really watched a lot of breaks or anything where we would have seen that, but nope. I think these are just have those filler cardboards in them. Yeah, you can tell by the color on the edge that that's exactly what that is. And here's the last pack. And then don't go away, because we're going to open these other 3 packs. I'm going to assign them to the three that I consider the least exciting out of the silver and gold. Okay, let's take a look back at our silver and gold and figure out which ones are the least exciting. So here's 1 spot, 2 spots, 3 spots, and 4 spots. We have that really pretty Bregman in that gold. Okay. The Yordan Alvarez, Manny Machado gold. That was Yordan Alvarez. Maybe I thought we got a Fernando Tatis in that too. Oh, I'm thinking of Sterling. And then the silver, we got the Steve Young Legends and James Harden base. Legends to 299. So really, one of these we'll just pick as the best one, and the other three will get a whole other pack, I guess. Julio Jones, Joey Bart base. Sound's got a Legends and a Bart. And then this silver pack group has Kikuchi and Giannis. I'm not saying his last name. Kikuchi's to 299. So that one's decent. I don't know which one's the best out of these. Mahomes and Hopkins. That's a hard one. It might be the Yordan Alvarez. That's what I'm going with. So what we'll do is that'll get a pack, that'll get a pack, and that'll get a pack. So this is group B. Silver B. Just so I can keep them together, this is silver A. And then this is an extra pack for gold B. Cool. All right, let's see what's in them. This first one is I actually got this for free just as part of ordering a bunch of stuff. So it's 2018 hobby exclusive Topps. There's 3 Bowman cards in here. So it's probably mediocre, but there's sometimes really good stuff in these. So who knows? Maybe we'll get. Oh, I gotta save that. Maybe we'll get something really decent. Maybe not. They are holiday exclusive, so each card it's not a regular Bowman card. You can see at the top a little bit there. It says Topps Holiday 2018. So there's Nicky Lopez, Nick Allen, and a green Matt Chapman. And the green are numbered to 99. So that's not bad. You got a Matt Chapman to 99 out of that one. So we'll add that to that group. And then the Silver Pack A group, we're going to add... Oh, I have to add my other 3 hits to the top, to the list there. I'll do that in a second. Just so anyone watching to the end, or if you forward to the end, you can look and see screen cap what the hits were. Donovan Mitchell and Larry Bird. So just a couple of base, but Larry Bird's not too bad. And then this one we added to the gold. To gold B. Drew Brees and Shaq Legends to 50. That's pretty cool. Shaq Legends to 50. Cool. Okay, so let me update this list. Our last 3 real hits, other than these groups, right? There's 1 group, 2, 3, 4 groups there. And then these last 3 hits were... We had the Pebble Beach map. From GC. Goodwin Champions. And again, if you're interested in Goodwin Champions, I will set up breaks probably tomorrow morning for those. Then we had the Feng Golf. Feng Auto. So watch the website, watch Twitter especially. I have the website set up now so that when I add a product, it should automatically send a tweet out. And then the To the Stars lenticular. So it is, wow, look at the timing. It's 9 o'clock. I think Smash is going on right now. So the list is now updated. I will save it as soon as I go offline. Feel free to take a screenshot. I will post pictures somewhere. At the very least, I'll put it on Twitter and in Discord where the photos are. And anyone who bought through the website, I'll make sure that that I reach out to them personally. So if you bought through the website, I'll send you an email if you're not already in Discord or something. And make sure that you have your pick position. Oh, we need to do the draft order. Oh, I got all excited about all the hits and I forgot the draft order. It's the problem with doing it at the very last. Okay, so we'll leave the hits there. I'll just grab all these names. Copy. And we'll pull up our trusted rando.org. Oh, I closed it, did I? No, it's right there. All right, so you can't see chat for a second. We're gonna do a new giveaway. Oh, before I do that, in case anyone's wondering, the Twitter giveaway verification was GORUIR, still up there. So there was 92 entries. Lots of Twitter activity. That was awesome. Didn't sell a lot of spots from it, but it was exciting to see anyway. And we got some followers, so that's cool. Okay, so new giveaway. This is going to be big hit draft order. Doesn't really matter what I put in that name, but that's fine. I'm going to roll the dice again. 2d6. 5. All right, that's going to be a little quicker. So there's our list with 30 names in here. The second name is the Twitter winner here, Dion Soskin. So if you're just tuning in, Dion, that's you have a spot in this. Chris and I identified the one with Rocco Mojo, so we'll see how that turns out. I'm just curious to see what happens. Okay, ready? Let me look at my screen, make sure you guys can see what I see. I hope you can read it. Let me make it bigger. I hate messing with it, which is why I didn't before, but I'm just going to make it bigger because... There we go. Because I want you to be able to read it. The draft random is kind of important to you guys and to me. Okay. That should be a little bit more readable. All right, we're gonna begin and go 5 times. 1. Oh, I have to pay. Let's do that. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last round. We have Jonathan R. Here's the draft order. Let me get rid of. Why do I still have that on the screen? Hold on. Okay, so here's our draft order. Jonathan R, OT Records, so that's Matt. Aaron B, John B, it's Brack Attack. We have Mike B, Brian B, lots of B's. Mark, there's one of Mark's 2 spots. There's our Twitter winner with 8th pick. Aaron S, Mark D, Ben from Midwest Box Breaks, he picked up 2 spots. Or he picked up at least 1 spot. Jen, there's your Mojo, 13th, Kristen. Then we got Vandy with a spot there. Jared, I think Vandy has a couple of spots. At least 2. So we got Jared, John T, Mike V, John T again. Rocco twice in a row, 19th and 20th picks. Tom W. Josh D. Nick O. John B. Jace. I think Jace picked up that Vladdy 101. Was that Jace? Out of one of Ben's silver packs. Anyway, Mike V. Frank K. Who came in via referral. This was someone's friend who bought in a spot. And then Mike B. Vandy again, and Kristen, you got the very last, not really a pick. You got the last spot. But you also got the 13th spot. So you're in the middle and at the end. Who won? So there's the draft order. Let me put it up on the screen. Whoa, not all that. Let's figure out how to use a computer. There's the code GNMKDKB. I haven't been using paid giveaways for very long, so I always forget the code. But anyway, let's copy those, and we'll replace the name in the list here. Let's delete this column. Delete. And we'll replace this list with our new ordered list. Ugh, I hate when it does that. And you can mostly see it. Okay, so that's our draft order. You don't have to pick the thing next to your name. Just pick whichever one you want. If your name is on the top of the list, we'll try and get it organized in Discord first. But go ahead and look through everything, take a screenshot, figure out what you want, and then we'll get it all figured out. Pull the chat back up. There we go. No, it's all huge. Huge. The chat's huge. All right, I appreciate everyone for stopping in, checking out the break, for joining the break. There was a lot of work to get it filled. By more than just me, of course. There's a lot of people helping get that filled, and a lot of people joining in to get it filled. So I'm really glad we pulled some awesome stuff out of there, and hopefully you can pick up something that you wanted out of it. That's why you don't pick your own spots. Yeah, your spot ended up on bottom, but randomly the Rocco pick for you ended up 13th, which isn't too bad. How long do you have to choose? Brian, you have... we'll figure it out. I mean, here's the thing. If you're in the first spot, everyone's going to be waiting on you. If you're in the 29th spot, probably not as big of a deal. You'll have to duke it out with Kristen, who will be waiting for you to figure it out. So, just look through the list ahead of time and try and figure out what your top picks would be. So what I do in a case like in any kind of a draft is, if I'm in the 10th spot, then I figure out what my top 10 picks are going to be. And then one of them will be available, and I have them ordered. And so one will be available by the time it gets my name. And then I just shout out whichever one that is. That's my pick. So that's the way I do it to make it faster when my turn comes up. You do it however you want to do it. Just as long as we can make it kind of quick for everyone. It doesn't have to be the second you find out it's your turn to pick. So, all right, good night, everyone. Those of you in Discord, I will set up a room to keep track of all this stuff, and I'll put pictures in there. Those not in Discord, I will put pictures as well as I can. I'll make a thread on Twitter, and I'll put all the photos in there as soon as I'm able to get them all done. And then anyone who is not on Twitter at all, I will send you a link to the Twitter post that will have all the photos, and then you can, if you don't have a Twitter account, you can just email me if you're not on Discord either. So thanks for joining, everyone. Have a great night, and please let me know too. Leave me some feedback however you can reach out to me if you want to do another break like this. If we do another one, we'll probably try and keep the price point a little lower, but I would like to do another kind of fun mixed break like this. So let me know if you want to do one, and we'll figure out how many spots we want to fill, and we'll try and build a break according to that. In the meantime, I will pick up some product to do some breaks next week, because Ben is taking some time off. I want to try and fill some breaks, keep some things active while he's out, and so we'll get those going as well. I'll probably get those started tomorrow. All right, thanks everyone. Good night.